17 dangerous cruise ship mistakes you need to avoid at all costs. Cruise ships are full of secrets the crew will never tell you. Whether you're in a fancy suite or a small inside cabin, trouble could be waiting right outside your door. Some of these mistakes will cost you hundreds of dollars. Others could get you kicked off the ship mid-cruise. We're talking fines, fire hazards, safety violations, and in some cases, lifetime bans. Today, we're uncovering the 17 things passengers keep doing in their cabins so you don't end up making a mistake that ruins your vacation. Stick around till the end, because some of these are things almost everyone breaks without even realizing it. Let's start with a trap that's sitting in your cabin right now, and you've probably never thought twice about it. Number 1. The Minibar Trap. That cold bottle of water and those snacks sitting in your minibar look harmless, right? Big mistake. Here's the truth. Cruise lines don't want you to know, even if you have the unlimited drink package. Nothing in that minibar is included. A can of soda that costs a few dollars at the ship's bar can cost more than double from the minibar in your cabin. And the worst part? Most passengers don't realize it until checkout day when they see mystery charges piling up on their final bill. Here's how the trap works. Cruise lines place those items right at eye level, right where you'll see them the moment you walk in, tired from a long excursion day, hoping you'll grab something without checking the price first. Industry estimates suggest the minibar alone generates thousands of dollars in extra profit per sailing. Your move? Order drinks from any bar where they're included in your package. Bring snacks from shore. Use room service. It's usually included. Every dollar you don't spend on the minibar is a dollar you can put towards something that's actually worth it, like a shore excursion or a spa day. Number 2, smoking in your cabin. Think twice before lighting up on your private balcony, because what happens next could ruin your entire cruise. Major cruise lines have removed hundreds of passengers per year for smoking in cabins. No warnings, no second chances. They'll make you get off at the next port, and you'll be paying your own way home. The minimum fine for smoking in a cabin runs around $250. Set off the smoke detector, and that fine can climb to $500 or more. And yes, modern detectors can identify vape smoke too, so don't even try. Why so strict? Fires at sea are one of the most dangerous emergencies a ship can face. There's nowhere to evacuate to in the middle of the ocean, which is why a single poorly extinguished cigarette has, in the past, caused serious cabin fires that damaged entire sections of a ship. If you need to smoke, stick to the designated outdoor smoking areas only, and check the hours. Many ships restrict smoking after midnight, and some newer ships don't allow it in any outdoor area at all. Now that you know this one, wait until you hear about mistake number 3. Stealing towels or robes. Those soft white robes and fluffy towels look like great souvenirs. They're not. They'll cost you big time. Cruise ships use tracking systems that make hotel security look amateur. Most towels and robes now have RFID chips sewn into the tags, and exits are fitted with hidden scanners. Try to walk off with one, and an alert can trigger before you even reach the gangway. The prices are brutal. A cotton robe can run close to $100, even though the same one costs a fraction of that online. A missing large towel can run $50 to $65. Even pool towels are chipped and tracked. But here's the legal workaround. Bring your own beach towel. No problem at all. Small hand towels and toiletries are genuinely yours to keep. And if you really love that robe, ask at the front desk. Sometimes they sell them officially for far less than the missing item penalty. Number 4, sticking anything on the walls. Those party decorations or family photos you want to hang up could cost you your entire cabin deposit. Cruise ship walls aren't like the walls in your house, and there are real reasons cruise lines are strict about this. The specialized rust-proof coating on cabin walls is expensive to repair. Sticky residue requires heavy sanding to remove, and even a simple adhesive hook can peel off multiple layers of paint underneath. Typical damage charges run anywhere from $75 for tape marks to several $100s if wood panels or mirrors get damaged. The safe workaround? Use magnets. The walls are metal underneath the paint, so magnetic hooks and boards work perfectly. Ask your steward about approved decoration kits for special occasions. And if kids are drawing, keep it to paper, not walls. Even pencil marks can trigger an automatic cleaning charge. Number 5. Washing clothes in the sink. That sink in your cabin looks like the perfect spot to rinse out a swimsuit or a pair of socks. Big mistake. Cruise ship plumbing is far more delicate than what you have at home, and even something as small as a sock can cause a clog that costs real money to fix, and you're usually the one who ends up paying for it. Cabin drains are noticeably narrower than residential ones. Laundry soap creates foam that backs up quickly, and loose fibers from clothing build into clogs that are hard to clear at sea. The fix is simple. Use the ship's laundry service, or better yet, just pack enough clothes for the trip. You're on vacation, not doing your own plumbing. Number 6. Opening the door and balcony together. This next mistake is a big deal. It's serious enough that it's genuinely dangerous, and hardly anyone knows about it until it happens to them. Opening your cabin door into the hallway while your balcony door is open creates a pressure difference, essentially a mini wind tunnel that can turn your cabin into a hazard zone in seconds. Cruise ship air pressure systems are sensitive, and that sudden gust can slam a door shut hard enough to injure a hand or trap a finger. It's also strong enough to pull loose items like passports, sunglasses, or papers straight out through the balcony, and once something goes overboard, it's gone for good. The fix is simple. Always close one door before opening the other, and make sure everyone in your cabin, especially kids, knows the... Number 7. Leaning on the balcony railing. Seems harmless, right? Leaning on the railing to feel the sea breeze or to get that perfect photo. But here's the truth. Cruise lines don't advertise. Those railings aren't built to hold your full body weight leaning over the edge. A simple slip, a sudden roll of the ship, or a moment of not paying attention, and the consequences can be fatal. This has happened before in real overboard incidents. Balcony railings typically sit around a meter high, much lower than most people expect, and open ocean wind gusts can be strong enough to throw off your balance in an instant. Alcohol makes it far worse. Most balcony accidents involve drinking. Play it safe. Take your photos from inside the cabin with the door open, request a cabin without a balcony if you're traveling with young kids, and never lean out after you've been. Number 8. Leaving Do Not Disturb on all day. That innocent Do Not Disturb sign hanging on your door could make you look suspicious without you even realizing it. Cruise lines have strict wellness check policies when a cabin can't be accessed for an extended period, usually somewhere around 24 hours, and staff are trained to escalate it. After that window, security may knock, and if there's no response, they can enter to make sure you're okay. If they find everything fine, you'll typically get a polite check-in. Leave it up repeatedly, and you might get a more formal conversation with a security officer. The fix: take the sign down at least once a day and let the front desk know directly if you genuinely need extended privacy. 9. Candles and incense. Sounds romantic, a candlelit dinner in your cabin, or some incense to help you unwind. Catastrophic mistake. Cruise ships have a zero-tolerance policy on open flames, and the consequences are serious. Cabin smoke detectors are far more sensitive than the ones in a hotel room, and a single candle can trigger alarms that ripple through an entire section of the ship within seconds. Set one off, and you're looking at a fine of several $100s at minimum. Trigger it at night, and it can mean removal from the ship at the next port. Safe alternatives exist and work just as well. Battery-operated flameless candles, USB aromatherapy diffusers, or heat-free fragrance options, many of which are sold right on board. But wait, it gets worse. Mistake number 10 is so common that most passengers make it without ever knowing it can block plumbing for their entire section of cabins. Number 10. Flushing the wrong things. It sounds obvious, but you'd be shocked how often this rule gets broken. Cruise ship toilets don't work like the ones at home. They run on a powerful vacuum system that turns a small mistake into an expensive, unpleasant disaster fast. One wrong item can block the entire vacuum line for a whole section of cabins, not just yours, and repairs at sea cost far more than they would on land. The worst offenders: wipes, even ones labeled flushable feminine hygiene products, cotton swabs, and dental floss. The fix: use the trash bins provided, which are emptied multiple times a day, and if you do accidentally flush something you shouldn't have, tell your cabin steward right away before it becomes a bigger problem. Number 11. Irons and extension cords. You might think it's no big deal, a small travel iron for your clothes, or an extension cord to charge all your gadgets at once. But these everyday items are treated as genuine fire risks on board, and security takes them seriously. Standard clothing irons are one of the most common causes of cabin fires, and cheap extension cords or surge-protected power strips can overheat and knock out power to an entire section of the ship. Bags are X-rayed at embarkation specifically to catch these, and if you're caught with one, it's typically confiscated and returned only at the end of the cruise, sometimes with a safety violation fine attached. Safer options: cordless steam irons or professional pressing services offered on board, and a basic power strip without surge protection for charging devices, which is usually allowed. But that's nothing compared to mistake. Number 12. Oversharing your location online. That perfect vacation photo could cost you more than just likes. Posting your location in real time, tagging your ship, your cabin number visible in the background, or your day-by-day itinerary tells anyone watching exactly where you are, and just as importantly, exactly when your cabin is empty while you're off on an excursion. The safer approach: turn off location tagging while you travel, avoid showing your cabin number or key card in photos, and save the posting for after you're already home. Number 13. Underestimating your cabin crew. These are the employees who quietly clean your cabin and fold your towels, and they have more influence over your trip than most passengers realize. Your steward sees hundreds of guests a week and often knows more about what's happening on your deck than you'd expect. Treat them poorly, and small things have a way of slipping slower service, a request that somehow doesn't get through. Treat them well, and the opposite tends to happen. A simple daily greeting and a genuine thank you goes further than most tips, and a small envelope tip early in the cruise, along with clear and polite requests, tends to make the whole week noticeably smoother. Number 14. Leaving kids alone in the cabin. It seems harmless letting the kids watch a movie while you grab dinner or a drink, but cruise lines don't advertise how seriously they treat this, and breaking the rule can get your family removed from the ship without a refund. Cabins left unsupervised with children are one of the leading causes of onboard emergencies. Balconies, minibars, and electrical outlets all become genuine hazards without an adult present. Most cruise contracts are explicit. Children under a certain age should never be left alone in a cabin, and even older kids need periodic check-ins. The safer route: use the ship's certified babysitting or kids club services, or take turns with other adults in your group so someone's always available. Number 15. Trusting the cabin safe 100%. That safe in your cabin seems like the perfect place for your passport, cash, and jewelry. It's not as secure as you'd think. Many cabin safes ship with generic default codes that crew members can access, and a safe that isn't bolted down can, in rare cases, be removed entirely. Protect yourself by changing the code immediately, and avoid anything obvious like your cabin number. Consider a portable lockbox as a backup. Split your valuables between the room safe and the front desk's guest services safe, and reserve the front desk option specifically for your passport and anything genuinely irreplaceable. 16. Drinking too much alone in your cabin. That bottle from the port seems like a great way to keep the night going in your room. Big mistake. Cruise ships take excessive drinking in cabins seriously, and the consequences go beyond just a bad hangover. Alcohol is a leading factor in nighttime medical emergencies on board, and a trip to the ship's medical center can run into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Most lines also restrict drinking alcohol that wasn't purchased on board. Play it safer. Pace yourself. Never drink alone without anyone checking in on you. Avoid mixing alcohol with medication, and keep water nearby. 17. Skipping the safety drill. And here's the one almost every first-time cruiser gets wrong. It might seem like a waste of time, that alarm on day one that has everyone standing on deck in a life jacket, but skipping it is the #1 cause of delays during real emergencies, because passengers who miss the drill don't know where their lifeboat station is or how their equipment works. It's the one activity where international maritime law requires 100% attendance, tracked electronically through your key card. Skip it, and security will actively search for you. You could face a fine, and in some cases, you may not be allowed to sail at all. Arrive a few minutes early to beat the crowd. Memorize your muster station number ahead of time, and actually pay attention because the one time you need this information, it'll already be too late to learn it. From the minibar to the safety drill, every mistake on this list can cost you money, your comfort, or your entire trip. Tell me in the comments which one surprised you the most. Subscribe for more cruise secrets the lines don't want you to know, and remember, better safe than stuck waiting in a lifeboat. See you on the next one.